As we move further into chapter 7, again, we want to look at simplifying the following problem. So we have simplify by applying the distributive principle and combining like terms if appropriate. So we have this expression 6 minus the quantity 2x minus 3. Now remember, using the order of operations, 2x minus 3 are not like terms. So we cannot simplify what's inside the parentheses. So the challenge is there another way to remove these parentheses? So something to pick up on is subtraction. The subtraction sign can mean to take the opposite of what's inside the parentheses. Since what's inside the parentheses are not like terms, as we mentioned, we can remove the parentheses by, let's see here, remove the parentheses. The negative is distributed through the parentheses. Should have had a little comma there. So to remove the parentheses, the negative has to be distributed through the parentheses. Okay. So remember, in higher level thinking, as we're talking about, 15 minus 4 means 15 take away 4. But remember, subtraction is equivalent to adding the opposites. So I can rewrite this. I can change the subtraction sign to a plus sign as long as we take the opposite of what we're subtracting. So the opposite of 4 is negative 4. So these are equivalent. So what I'm allowed to do in this problem is we have the 6 minus the quantity 2x minus 3. I can write this as 6 plus the opposite of 2x minus 3. So that's how these are equivalent. So this is how we want to approach the problem. And again, remember, to combine like terms, we can use what's called the circle strategy. So when we look at this problem, one thing we can pick up on is this is actually going to be a term. So what this means to us is this is the same thing as 6 plus the opposite of 2x minus 3. So what we can do, though, to simplify this is we can bring this opposite sign through the parentheses. So I can write this as 6 plus then, and the opposite of 2x is a negative 2x. And remember how this is a negative 3, so the opposite of a negative 3 is the same thing as a positive 3. So what's inside the parentheses, when you drop the parentheses, both terms have to change sign. So we end up with this 6 plus a negative 2x plus a 3. Now, when you combine like terms, notice that the 6 and the 3 are the only like terms. So what we have is 9 plus a negative 2x. But remember, there's an easy way to write this. Instead of saying plus a negative 2x, we can also write this as 9 minus 2x. So this right here, a lot of times is just rewritten back as a subtraction problem because it requires fewer symbols. So even though these are both correct, the most common way of writing it is this, 9 minus 2x. Now you could also write it as negative 2x plus 9. That would also be an acceptable answer if you were typing answer into your MyLab assignments. So let's see if that helped you a little bit.